Hey everyone, up next on the test bench is the BiG from Solid State Logic. The BiG is the update to their most affordable mixer to date, the SiX, a widely praised home studio mixer with excellent technical specs. So what's the BiG then? It's the natural next product in their range, and it's bigger in every way. We'll dive into the features in a sec, but firstly, just a little bit of history. The company's first products were switching systems for pipe organs, for which Colin coined the phrase solid state logic as a descriptor. It's broadly accepted that the SL4000 E series released in 1970 was a mixing console that transformed the music industry, and its many variants dominated studios. As any aspiring engineer would tell you, they would all want to mix a record on an SSL desk. Fast forward to today, and the company has expanded the line into home recording units, live sound productions, as well as software. And it's the home recording mixer BiG we're looking at in today's video. That's the in a nutshell history, but we've left a link below if you want to read more. After feedback from their very popular desktop mixer, the SiX, audio legends SSL have upsized to the BiG, a console made up of 16 channels with a number of incredible features. It's still a relatively compact desk, but it packs a serious punch. On the left side here, it has 4 mono channels, complete with super analog mic preamps. On the right side, it has 4 stereo inputs with mono switching. There's a 3-band E-series EQ on each channel, 2 stereo Q outs, and it also includes the famous G-bus compressor at the final stage to glue your mix together. But the thing that maybe got me the most excited is that it also acts as a USB interface. So using just a single USB cable, you can combine audio and plugins straight from your DAW with the signature sound of SSL. When opening it up for the first time, you get the desk, obviously, a 1.8 meter IEC mains cable, USB-C to USB-A cable, and also a USB-C to USB-C cable. Both cables are 1.5 meters. I've had a lot of experience with many different desks, so getting started is usually fairly straightforward, but it was particularly easy with the BiG because you can plug it in with just one USB cable and get cracking. If you're completely new to all of this, we'd obviously suggest our videos, but you'll find the manual a great starting point as well. Don't be daunted, it's a lot of fun once you break through any initial barrier. It's obviously quite a specific bit of audio equipment, but if you're in the market for having one of the highest spec home recording devices that's out there, then this is the desk for you. Personally, I've been obsessed with dub music ever since I started going to warehouse raves in Leeds many moons ago, where dub and reggae were played on massive sound systems. But it was only when I got into the studio to record our first Gentleman's Dub Club album with the genius and fellow SSL addict Prince Fatty that I realized you could play a mixing desk just like any other instrument. Dub was actually originally born from a mistake. So in 1968, studio engineer Byron Smith accidentally pressed a copy of the Paragon single On the Beach without the vocal tracks. This inadvertently turned out to be a hit because it emphasized the instrumental, particularly the drums and bass, and allowed Jamaican DJs to improvise over the music in a style called toasting. These days, dub is generally considered to be the origin of all modern dance music. From hip-hop to techno to drum and bass, dub has left its fingerprint on countless club anthems. I started dubbing properly during lockdown when I broadcasted my weekly vibration station Dub Jam using this awesome SSL X desk. I found these sessions really fun, but also quite time-consuming and a bit stressful, mainly because of the pitfalls of live broadcasts, but also because of the pretty large number of cables involved with all the routing needed. The SSL BiG looks like a giant leap forwards, with the USB option allowing you to perform with just one cable, maintaining that signature SSL sound with full access to the preamps, EQs and compressors, and the option of incorporating all your onboard digital plugins. In short, it's not just good for dance music, it's good for any genre. Whether you need it or not is up to you, of course. You may want to watch some of our other BiG videos to make your decision. They include a performance video and a tutorial. The links are below. So over here, channel 1, I've got an SSL plugin. delay coming out of Logic. Here I've got an SSL reverb coming out of Logic. Here I've got my OP1, and then stems coming out of Logic are bass, drums, the chop, which is the offbeat hit, the vocals, and the horns. So here's a little example. Right, you can hear there, we've got everything running, couple of live things, couple of stems coming through, plugins all going out through the G-Series bus compressor. I think you can agree, sounds pretty damn good. The BiG SiX comes in at £2,398.80 at the time of publishing. If you're thinking that's a lot for a home studio mixer, it's also worth considering the fun factor of sending your audio out in an extremely high-spec piece of outboard like the BiG SiX. I've only had it a few days, and I know I'm going to spend a lot of time working on various different projects. The company's idea of applying large format console design principles to a miniature mixer has produced an uncompromising device that can sit on any desktop, give you incredible quality and versatility, plus it's USB, which is pretty nifty. The BiG SiX has few competitors. Perhaps, but at a stretch, Tascam's Model 12, for example, or Soundcraft's Signature 12 MTK. But in fairness, they are cheaper, which places the BiG SiX in the bracket of value for money, which can deliver at high-end and home-use situations. At this price, and from a company with SSL's reputation, you wouldn't expect any bugs. And we've tested it so far on Mac, PC, across various DAWs, and we haven't found any. The BiG SiX is a powerful successor to an already popular unit. The ability to switch from digital to analog at the touch of a button is something which should be massively appealing to any modern music producer. SSL does not have a direct purchase option, so we've dropped a couple of links below to buy it. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe.